Why do we need metrics? To compare our results with others in the industry. And I know Jim Counts gives benchmarking class. He gives the management classes. And I don't know how many of you even know Jim Counts. He's my best friend. I give benchmarking classes as well, but he gives more than me. And our classes are different. But if you don't do anything else but gather the metrics and understand how much you did last month and what was happening last month and how many invoices you wrote last month and how many you did this month, so you can understand cause and effect, because that's the way you're going to get better. You can't just hope that everything is going to work out. To understand what's really going on. Did your sales go down because one salesperson was out last month? And which salesperson was it? What does he usually contribute to the mix? When we make changes, if we change the way we buy cars, what's really going on? How did it affect the way our sales flow? It would be nice if we made a change and we knew that as a percentage we only got 80% of our money back in 60 days instead of 100% in 60 days. That's a real big swing in cash flow. To trace cause and effect and to monitor for problems. How do you know how or what to improve? You can improve your own results by just monitoring. Now, this is another one of those parts of the session where everybody says, does he really think we're going to do this crap? Okay. And I'm telling you, first, you can't work on everything all the time. You do have to have the data. But have you ever noticed how when you shine your flashlight on something, it tends to get fixed? You hadn't been back to that part of the shop in 2 months. But when you fly through there and you talk to people about what's happening and you shine your flashlight because something's not going on right in that department. Maybe you've had too many credits from one of the delivery drivers. When you shine your light on that problem, it gets better. That's what metrics are all about. Figure out where you're going to shine your light and work on making it better. Hold everybody accountable for results and set goals. It's wonderful in one yard. It's essential in more than one. So many people I know had 1 yard and they went to 2 and they went out of business. Or they had 2 and they went to 3. The style is completely different with more than one facility, the style of management. How do I start? You prepare a metrics template. Email me, I'll be glad to send you one. The stuff you need to measure. Begin at the end of the next month. Don't do this yourself. This is the single biggest thing that keeps people from getting the effective results that they could from this initiative. Is almost everybody in this room hates this tedious bookwork kind of thing. So I told my bookkeeper, this is the sheet, fill it out. On the 4th of the month, it's laying on my desk. Now this is a good day. I come in, I've got this sheet of paper on my desk. It tells me how much I sold last month, how much I sold this month, how many invoices we wrote, how many invoices we wrote, how many cars we bought, how many cars, month to month, month to month, month to month, the whole year. The sheet's just laying on my desk. I can take my little flashlight, and I mean that figuratively or metaphorically, and look at that sheet. And I guarantee you, within 10 minutes, I'm going to fly up out of my desk and I'm headed to somewhere in the yard. Because something on that sheet told me something I didn't like. That's where my flashlight's going to be today. And it sounds a little bit silly, but you can see how if you did that every month, and if there's more than 1 or 2 or 3 items on that list that I don't like, then maybe tomorrow I'm going to go work on the other one. And it doesn't do any good to get it 5, 6, 8 weeks after the close of a month. Because by then, because if I make changes on the 4th, or I fly out of there and I make a change and admonish somebody, put a new system in place, whatever on the 4th, it'll start happening on the 5th or the 6th. I have to cycle back to make sure it is happening. I'll get some of that result this month. Of course, I'll get a full month after that. But if I've waited 3, 4, 5 weeks, and so typically what happens when owners try to do the sheet, they never get around to it. They mean to, and they know it's important, but it's just tedious work that they don't like. And the bookkeeper will do the sheet in an hour. I mean, they're used to it. You know, they know where the sales numbers are. They know where the invoice count is. They know how to tally that stuff. They're not intimidated to say, okay, I'll add it up, whatever that means. But your administrative people need to do this task of filling out the worksheet. And again, send me an email. I'll be glad to send you a blank worksheet. Make sure you always do it at the same time every month. and fill in the key financial data after you receive your monthly financial statement. And I'm going to make an assumption that everybody's getting a monthly financial statement. And if you're not, it's a serious mistake. You cannot run the business and hope at the end of the year it's going to work out. You need to know on a monthly basis. So, but don't wait for the financial statement to fill out this sheet. Fill out all the operating stuff on the 4th, cycle back on the 10th or the 11th or the 12th and fill in the financial data. By the way, that'll be another time to fly up out of the desk because you'll have another whole set of numbers.